Hello, YouTube. It's been a while. It's been a while for a reason, but not exactly a good one. Basically, I've let fear and judgment get in the way. You know, just because we want to or enjoy to do something, that doesn't mean we're going to act on it every time, right? Sometimes we restrain ourselves out of respect for the setting or the people we're around. And in those cases, restraint's good. But other times, it's unnecessary. Other times, we're just hiding ourselves and not being true to who we are and not respecting what we are. Those are the times that we face regret. Regrets are unavoidable. No matter how good our lives end up being, we'll always have instances of regret. That's just part of the human condition, just like death. Inevitably, trade-offs have to be made all along this journey of life. Large scale, that might be the cliche of becoming mega successful and then having your marriage fall apart because you decided to prioritize success way too heavily. There's the child stars that never got the high school experience. They never went to prom, or their first kiss was on screen, and all those types of things. Those are people who got something extraordinary in exchange for missing out on something that we might just see as mundane. Was it worth it? Only they could tell you. Small scale, there's everyday regrets. The loved ones you didn't get to tell goodbye, or the chances that you didn't take. The opportunities you didn't say yes to when they fell in your lap. Smaller still, that might be sticking with your typical flavor of ice cream instead of getting the flavor of the month. Or skipping an exit on a freeway only to realize that the next one isn't for 50 miles. But who knows? Maybe those choices kept you safe. Maybe you avoided a car accident, missing that exit. Maybe that new flavor was part of a recall. I don't know. You get the point. We all do or avoid certain things for reasons, right? Maybe they're conscious. Maybe they're subconscious. Maybe certain things bring less anxiety, panic, fear, judgment, and so we avoid them. Maybe you feel inadequate, unworthy, or like an imposter. Surely someone out there is better suited for the role, so why bother? Let's just skip it. So you do. And you don't try out for the team, or the play, or the band. Maybe it's, what will people think when they see me? So you don't go out for karaoke, or maybe that open mic night. Maybe it's something that you didn't have a chance to do as a kid, and so now that you're older, you feel afraid of looking foolish like a beginner. So you don't sign up for that ballet class, that piano lesson, that art program. In life, whether we realize it or not, we all have to choose our regrets. We all have limited time here, and we won't always be physically or mentally capable to take up new things, or even just share our lesser known talents. I know this has all been a big downer so far, and I'm sorry about that, but believe it or not, this is a video about triumph. Triumph over the fear, over the judgment, and over the inertia. Triumph over procrastination, over the self-talk and the doubt. This is a video that took far too long to make, if I'm quite honest. Because here I am, drawing a character that is well within my skill set, in a tiny, cheap notebook that sat virtually empty for about a year now. And even this drawing has taken me several attempts. I don't mean do-overs exactly, more like stops and starts here. Some were because I was judging the potential final product before I was anywhere near done. And that goes for both what the video is going to look like and what the sketch would look like. I was fully convinced that both would look like, well, to use a term my son would use, literal dog water. And some pauses were because I felt like I needed to be exactly perfect. So I gave in to the doubt. I stopped the recording. I checked my work a bit. I made small tweaks and I got back to it. And that's silly. This is a video on a channel with less than 100 subscribers. And in reality, next to no one will probably see this. It's not Facebook. It's not something where all my family and friends are likely to see it. And even if they did, I can count on one hand how many might know who this character is. Not one is going to nitpick it. But yet, that's the type of thing that's kept me from clicking upload over and over again for years. And so this video isn't about the sad aspects of regret. It's about overcoming it. I'm not sure what you've been putting off, but maybe it's time you push past the fears and erase the regret. So, just as he said, you've got it from here.